Hey everybody, another video here for you today. Now, I might be on camera. Not really sure. I'm not too good at this high-tech stuff. I'd just like to say Happy Easter to those who are celebrating. I know a lot of us these days don't see the people that we see all the time. So I thought I'd appear here. Somebody you hear all the time, but rarely ever see. Just like to say hi. Hope everybody's doing good. And I really didn't care about appearing here just briefly. I'm in my dirty golf hat. I'm in my old t-shirt, still in my pajama bottoms, and it's about 5:15 in the afternoon out here in Vegas. We're going to go back to ancient America here. Let's go. Since I've done videos lately on Wyoming and Utah, why don't we go down to New Mexico today? These are called the Gila Cliff Dwellings National Monument down here. This site isn't as spectacular as that last one as far as getting in close on Google Earth, but this is where the site lies today. This is the West Fork of the Gila River down here. And I'm sure some of you have been in this area before, but this is a pretty spectacular place as far as just rugged scenery down here. A lot of the cliff dwelling videos that I have made, I did about 4 years ago. Mesa Verde and I believe Montezuma's Castle and a few others. But right down here, Gila Cliff Dwellings, let's go take a look at these. Here is a good look from inside one of the rock shelters here, and then out the surrounding terrain. Pretty cool place to live, to hang out. There's some more ruins right over here. Here's another area. Seem to have a walking trail up here, some fence posts for the hikers. Here's another area. Some of these places were probably for storing grain or some sort of food. Swing around here. There are some ruins up here. Up here. It's like you have to take a ladder to get up here. Another place for maybe storing food down here. Not too positive on that, but some look at the ruins here. Here's another area. The stonework appears to be in fine shape today. I'm sure there was some reconstruction done at this place, as a lot of the cliff dwellings were damaged when they were discovered. I'll give you another look here. Here's another look at some of the ruins here. These are pretty impressive. Not as well known as some of the more famous cliff dwelling sites, but that's fine. I like the more obscure sites personally, the ones people have not heard about. It's all about learning here. But here's a look, and this culture got going maybe around 900 to 1,000 years ago, and then around 800 years ago it was flourishing, and then maybe by 1400 it was gone. People seem to adapt to whatever environments they are in, but this is the way people lived maybe 800, 900 years ago in New Mexico. As I said in my last video, the American Southwest is a beautiful place. I'm sure people here 800, 900 years ago were enjoying the landscape as much as people today do. This place was named a national monument about 113 years ago, so for a long time they have been preserving this place pretty well. Here's another look, the entrance to a rock shelter, kind of a cave here. Looks like there are many structures here in this one. This site was first discovered in 1878 when a guy by the name of Henry Ailman, who was living in Silver City, which is about 40 miles away, I believe. But he was summoned to court, and to avoid the summons, he arranged a prospecting trip down here to the Gila River area, and that's when people stumbled across these ancient ruins. This is one of hundreds of sites I like covering in the ancient United States. Gives a look back at a time that we really didn't learn a lot about, growing up in school at least, but this became a national monument in Teddy Roosevelt's administration here. Here's an area where they took some core samples, and tree rings are really becoming an exact science. They're really helpful for putting the chronological order of ancient sites together. Here's some wood at the site here. There is some rock art at the site. You can see some of it here, right here, and then these triangular pyramid type shape formations. What does that represent? Anybody's guess? Here's another formation. Human figure here. These ruins here just became a little more impressive to me the more I looked around and looked into this site. But certainly a beautiful part of the country here in New Mexico. Seems like wherever you go in the United States, no matter if it's hot or cold or dry or wet, you can always find traces of humans living a long time ago in the place we call the United States today. Also, I'd like to mention these T-shaped windows are common in these cliff dwelling areas. And have we seen that shape before in other ancient places around the world? That is my video on the Gila Cliff Dwellings National Monument. Right down here in New Mexico, kind of went along with the last video I made about that site in Utah. But once again, happy holidays. Hope everybody is doing good. That's a little more ancient America, New Mexico. Hope you thought that was cool, and you all have. Very nice day.